Hey, best friends.
Welcome to the Bestie Advice Podcast. Where we discuss all things relationships.
What about you, Kieran? Like if you had to choose a scent.
I like more so clean scents, and one of my favorite fragrances is Clean. Clean by Reserve. Um, it smells like it's fresh out the laundry.
Lord.
But I do like that. And then my other one is C. I think I probably get C by Giorgio Armani every when it run out, I'm getting it again and then again. And that's more a fruity scent.
Yeah.
But it's not too overpowering. It's real subtle, Monica.
It's not.
It's subtle.
No, it's not.
You know, I think it depends on how you dressed or where you going. Like if I'm going bowling with the kids, I can put on a playful scent. If I'm going out with him, come here, boo. You know, it's different. It's sensual smell. It's different. You know, so it depends on where you're going.
Right.
So let me ask you this: if you had
gotta give yours, Irene.
Oh, girl, I like them all. I like them all. I don't have just one. I have really strong scents that are bold, like what Monica says, like date night. Right. You know, I have like playful scents. There's some scents that I have like aversions to that I can smell them like, that's not me. Yeah. But if I typically, when I smell a scent, I try to imagine how I would wear it, how I would layer it and things like that. So I like them all. It's just what I'm drawn to. Right. I just went and re-upped my C Red. I just went and bought that. I re-upped my Carolina Herrera Good Girl, the red one. So it's like I have different scents that I like.
Girl, I have never heard of these fragrances.
Yeah, don't I
listen, really just go to Irene house.
It's clear. I just,
So all of my Nest perfumes are like my nighttime, like, so I get what you're saying. They smell really good. So I like them all. I don't have a favorite. If I just said, okay, Irene, you have to choose, it would be Fruity Floral like Tjuana.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. So if you had to choose one thing, you could get your hair done or you could get your makeup done, what would you choose? If they said, you had to choose either or, what would you choose?
It's the hair for me all day.
Yeah.
For me.
You say the hair or the...
If you had to choose, like you got to get your hair done, you had to get your makeup done, what would you choose? Monica's like, what?
Listen, because I do my own face. Listen, and I can put on a wig, so I'm like, it don't really matter. Pick one. But I am, But if I had to, I think the hair, because it's probably most refreshing to have your scalp cleaned and
I'm with them. It's the hair and some good gloss.
Yeah,
gloss ain't no makeup.
It is hair for me too.
And some cute gloss.
Girl, forget a gloss, just my brow pencil, because baby.
Monica's doing her brows in the airport. I'm like, how, Sway?
Listen.
So I have one last question to get to know you a little bit better. When it comes to shoes, are you heels, flats, or gym shoes? Or boots? That's 4. Heels, flats, boots, or gym shoes?
Like to wear?
Just to wear. Like if what's your go-to? What do you love? What do you have most of in your closet?
Oh, that's tricky. I'm a shoe booty girl. I love, even in the wintertime with snow, I love me a shoe booty with the toe out. Peep toe. I love that's my favorite type of shoe, the ankle shoe booty. And I'm a heel girl. Like my feet literally hurt when I wear flats.
Okay, you a heel girl. Okay, I like that. I like that.
Well, I would prefer to be a heel girl. I used to be. But that 9 to 5, that standing all day did not say heels. And I think right now, I think I've been more laid back. So I am been a gym suit connoisseur. I'm like Michael Kors gym shoes. I mean, it's just whatever's colorful. It's like, oh my God, that's unique. I want that. I want that. And it's always a doggone gym shoe. And I'm like, I'm gonna wear it to church. So yeah, I was a heel girl, but I think more now I think it speaks for where I am in life.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Well, you're a baker,
I could put it on now.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in some nice, comfortable shoes. Yeah. Gym shoes.
What about you, Kiran?
Well, now that we're in the fall, I do like boots. I like booties, knee length boots or whatever. The heels, so the way my arches are set up, it won't let me be great. So I can do a wedged heel more so than a cute, skinny, sexy heel. Yeah. Yeah, my knees and my arches is not set up for that. I learned that, when I got about in my 30s. So yeah, but I work some boots now. Give me the boots. Let's go.
Yeah. I would have to say I'm a Chelsea boot person. I like the little booties, the Chelsea boots. I like the different colors.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm short and I just realized that it just works best for me.
I'm glad you know that now you're short. I'm glad you said that because you ain't never short.
But I'm taller than you though. But I'm
see, we go through this all the time. This is the one thing we agree to disagree. But I love you. But you're still short.
I do love heels though. I do love heels.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stand up in them, walk to where I gotta go, take them suckers right on off. So I agree.
No, mine is I'm going to take them to my seat.
Oh, you're gonna take them
down, put them on, stand up. Y'all see me? Y'all saw me. Okay, I'm going to sit down, take them suckers off. Oh, a picture, I'll put them back on. And then
right.
So I think that people feel like they got to know you guys just a little bit better. I love asking those little fun questions. I think it helps people just know you a little bit better. They're not your bestie or anything like we are, but no, I'm joking. They can know you guys a little bit more. So we had some fun questions. We had a serious talk. Now let's talk about empowering these other people so they can know more about you, your business. Y'all can get that coin. We're going into 2022. So I want to transition into really talking about you guys' business, what you do, where people can find you, your motivation. So Lady Hayes, I'm going to let you get started with these business questions.
Okay, so we're going to start with you, Tjuana. If you could just let us know or tell our audience in regards to the name of your business and how did you get started? Like if you had some type of inspiration, when did you get started? What encouraged you to start your business?
So the name of my business is Beautiful Accessories. And I buy wholesale from Tracy Lynn. So I used to sell Tracy Lynn years ago. And I did well. And I decided to do it because one of my friends was doing it and she was like, you should try it. And I wanted to try something that I wanted to have fun with. That was outside of my normal 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is just super busy. So I wanted to do something that I enjoy that does not feel like work. So with Tracy Lynn, there is an online website through Tracy Lynn that I don't know, but I'll have to give it to you guys. You can share it.
It will be across the screen.
I definitely will. Yep. And so I also like to do girls' ladies' night. So if anybody's having a party or having I don't care if it's 5 or 3 people, 20 people, I want to be in the building because I like to have fun with the pieces because a lot of people will see things and say, I won't wear that. And I love it because that's the piece you're going to try on because by the time you leave there, it may change your mind. And I've seen a lot of people do that. So I like to go to ladies' nights out or events. I do a lot of vendor tables too, where I go and I just like meeting and talking to people too. So it's all fun for me and people get to look cute is what I call it and beautiful. And so, so I sell different types of jewelry from rings to earrings to, different bold necklaces. And I always tell people, don't shy away from it. Cause I'll wear like, I got on something with the jogging suit today. So I wear jewelry with everything, jogging pants, everything except for pajamas. But I pretty much wear it. So that's the name of my business, Beautiful Accessories, and it is a women's, and they did start selling some men jewelry as well. So I'll share the website with you guys. And you can order online. You can also have business cards. You can order from me. I'm working on my official website that I've been working on, but you can definitely reach out to me and we can make some things happen. So if you want to get beautiful, get cute, yeah, reach out to your girl.
Yes. And I know as far as with you, Tjuana, that really is a passion of yours because you love to wear jewelry. Tjuana wears jewelry.
I feel naked if I
every day with everything.
Me too. Like me too, Tjuana. I trust me.
Yes.
I can't. I need my jewelry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But Tjuana, also you have a book.
Absolutely.
Tell us about your book.
So it is funny. It's so funny because Karan called me and we were talking one day and she started saying, I got this idea. I want to do this. And I was like, I couldn't wait to, I don't want to cut her off. But as soon as she finished, I was like, friend, let me tell you, I did not think I am stealing your idea. I was like, and I think I had to go to my journal and take a picture. I don't know if I went that far, but in 2018, I wrote in my journal that I wanted to write a book. Had no idea which way to go with it until during the pandemic when it shifted to a 30-day devotional. And when she said that, I was like, everything she said, I was like, I'm doing a 30-day. And she was like, and I want to do t-shirts. I was like, I want to do t-shirts. I was like, you know what? We're friends and we are going to share in this together or whatever. And so she inspired me and she pushed me actually because I'm a big procrastinator. And so she would do her check-ins and you thought I didn't know, but I knew what you were doing. And so she was like, well, how your book coming? How's your book coming? I was like, oh, it's coming. It's coming. And so finally, after the push, and I thank you for that because you really did keep me on my toes. I tried not to finish it, but thank you. So I have a 30-day devotional that is called, why am I drawing a blank right now? But the name of my book, oh my God, it's called Beauty for Ashes. And it's a 30, I know. It's a 30-day devotional, and basically it gives a little snippet of my life, not too much, but you have a little insight in the intro, and then also it gives a scripture, it gives a story about some things that I went through personally. So I decided to write this book because I struggle with being my authentic self, and so I wanted to take all of the ashes that I kind of went through over the course of my life and show people how if you change your mindset, if you apply scripture, if you be your authentic self, that God can take those ashes and turn them into beauty and make your life something beautiful, right? Turn your mess into a message. And so I wrote the book to encourage people to do just that. So it's 30 days of being something, being mindful, being honest, even with yourself. So so that is what my book is all about. And I'm still super excited about it. I just kind of went through that, okay, I'm writing this book, it's out here, and I kind of pulled back. So I need to get back, get back out there. But it took a lot to do that. And so so I'm excited about that. So thank you for reminding me of that as well. So,
you guys purchase her book. Where can they buy it? On Amazon or your website? Or
the ebook is on Amazon. I'm still trying to get my website together. So I'm going to be reaching out to you ladies because I need help in the area. I'm a procrastinator. I own it. I'm sorry. I need to get better. And so I need to get this website, up and running. And so I have the books here with me, the actual hard copy books, but the ebook is on Amazon and it's called Beauty for Ashes, Tjuana Porter.
Can we share your email address if people want to purchase the hard copies?
Absolutely. So the email address is tjuanaporter2@gmail.com. So that is TJUANAPORTER2@gmail.com.
And how much are these books?
The ebook is $6.99 and the hard copy is $14.99. And if you want it shipped, it's an additional $5.
Yes.
You guys better run out and get that book. I have it.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all so much for supporting.
Yes. And Mrs. Monica.
What? Say what?
So the same questions for you. If you can tell us or tell our audience the name of your business and how you got started And what motivated you or inspired you to start your business?
Okay, let me see if I've mastered clustering this. Okay, the name of my business. The name of my business is Lovey Sweets, Luve and Sweets. It started for me in 2019 of, I want to say October.
Okay.
It was driven from my loss. I was going through IVF and looking to have a baby, of course, obviously. And this was the farthest that I had went. And I was almost 7 months. And the baby decided to go be a heaven baby. So in that instance, Lovey Sweet was birthed. It became my peace. There were nights where I couldn't sleep. I was up, at that point, the sleep had became so restless. I was sleep during the day and up during the night. And so I'm like up watching shows and cooking, baking, all of these things. And so I'm thinking, let me just get up. Let me do something, because if I sit up here and stare at this TV, I need to do something. So I would get up, and I just got so started from baking stuff, using all my boxes of cake mix. And when Eric, my husband, he would wake up, he'd be like 5, 6 sweets. Well, can you take these to work? Because I don't have nothing to do with them. So I just started doing stuff, and then I just started baking, and then I just started trying my hands at different things. And from there, first it was just cooking with Moni. I would just be in the kitchen doing radical stuff like, come make a bologna sandwich with me, y'all, just crazy stuff. And then it just kind of, I believe it was always in me. I just never knew it. I've never taken a cooking class, a baking class, and it just kind of sort of happened. And I said, okay, all right, Lord, I need to do something with this here. So what we gonna do? So coming up with a name, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see that.
Yes, girl, it's beautiful.
Okay.
Too.
You see the E,
Yes.
his name was Elijah, and he was a boy, the blue shoes.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, my love, I wanted to be unique, and I ended up spelling love Luv, and the E I put accent on because his name was Elijah with the shoestrings. So I wanted people to know that it was definitely birth through pain. It was my peace. It became something. People would be like, girl, you just, and I'd be like, it just happened. When did you become a baker? I mean, when I say it just happened, it was like a month after I started playing in the kitchen. They was like, I want to order a cake. And I'm thinking like, I sell cakes, but it just sort of happened. And so, and I've been evolving. I've been evolving ever since. I created the logo. I LLC the business. I got the business account because I'm like, Lord, you're just not going to drop something like this and it's not going to be nothing, right?
Yeah.
And so, there are so many more things that are connected to it, a feature book, a feature line of other things. I mean, just on yesterday, I was making fruity sea moss gel, and then I posted it, and people like, you selling that now? I am now. So, I'm like, give me a week. I'm going to get you my sea moss. I'm going to do it. And I'm like, okay, Lovey Sweets. I'm going to do fruit and fruits sea moss gel. So, it's just so many things. The Lord just dropped so many seeds, and He dropping them so fast. It's like, sometimes I get overwhelmed and don't know which way to start, where to start here, where to start there, which way to go. But I know, it's something. And, I have not been on my 9 to 5 since. I've been off work in 2019, and I ain't told Irene this, but I am going to be resigning because there is more to me.
Amen.
And it's scary and exciting. I think if it's scary and exciting at the same time, it's definitely the right move to make, especially if you keep on dropping and stuff on you, like do this, do that, do this, do that. It's going to prosper. So I'm excited to see what's going to come. Website like Tjuana, I'm working on it. Hey, it's coming. I think it's just been so big in my mind till I have to actually get it out there now, because it's huge in here. But I need to put it out there now. So I'm on Facebook, and I will probably be doing some videos soon about some quick sweet treats. I haven't done the TikTok thing yet, like Irene. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get in there because I see they, coming alive there. But
Yeah.
I'm just excited. I'm doing everything from cookies to cakes to cupcakes to sweet treats, and big events to little events. I've even done a few personal wedding cakes.
Wow.
So it's just exciting to say I did that, and then when you stand back and take your picture, and then you look at your picture, I'm like, dang, I did that, So it still blows my mind from time to time because I'm thinking, where did this come from?
Yeah.
And so when it came like that, I was like, it's definitely a God-given talent. So I'm grateful that it's the vehicle. I'm definitely not gonna always be standing on my feet baking. That's not what I have in mind. But this vehicle is gonna drive me to a lot of stops. So I'm excited.
Do you do
So
strawberries, Monica?
What's
look
that?
At her. Look at you. Look at you.
You putting dibs in?
So it's funny because I'm helping with so another thing that I do that's not like a business, it's just something I love to do. I like to decorate and stuff too, right? Mm-hmm. And so my girlfriend's mother is turning 70, and she was like, can you be in charge of my sweet table and help me decorate? I'm like, okay. So she asked for chocolate covered strawberries, but done 3 different ways. So I'm gonna be reaching out to you to see if you can make this. And she wants cupcakes. So
girl, you done hooked up with the right person.
Look.
Network.
There you go.
Yes.
So Monica, where can we find you on social media? I know you said you're working on your website, but what about with social media if anybody wanted to link up with you or reach out to you to order their sweets?
Definitely. You can find me on Facebook. I have my own business page on there, Lovey Sweets. And I do have a business phone number. That's 630-290-1960. You can also email me at lovysweets@gmail.com.
Yes. So you all out there, if you're looking for someone to make that the next birthday cake, wedding cake, cupcakes, cookies. Look, my girlfriend over here talking about chocolate covered strawberries. Reach out to
may request. See that, and that's the other thing. Most bakers are not request baker. I'm a request baker, so I'll take requests as well. If somebody has a specialty, like somebody wanted a pineapple upside down cheesecake cake, and so it may not be on my menu, but I take requests and we can make it happen.
So go to her Facebook page and see all of her beautiful pictures. So that's the thing. Monica not only can bake, but her designs are beautiful. So she's just creative. And I can tell you're creative as well, Tjuana, with your jewelry and your book. And so this is what Tjuana, our podcast is about. Like this is, her and I started this with literally one saying, like, empowered women empower women. And Tjuana, I definitely have like that personality. We want to empower women. And so I am so godly proud of both of you, Tjuana and Monica. You guys are doing it, bossing up. And I know that more is to come, especially, I know like a little inside stuff that's going on with Monica, but even with you, Tjuana, I know like more is coming. We're going to help you get this website together, girl, because you got to sell them books. You got to write your second book,
Absolutely.
Monica, I'm waiting on Monica's tough love book. So it's very, it's coming.
Thanks for introducing it.
I love that we're able to, like push each other because it's enough money out there for everybody.
Yes,
and
it is. Yes, it is.
I sent Kiran this. I did send it to Kiran. Her and I are going to talk about it, but I'm going to bring up this quote I saw on someone's, it was like on my Explorer page on Instagram, where it says, biggest red flags are when your friends and family be having all the licks and cheat codes and watching you thug it out and struggle. If they're not passing information down to you, they're afraid of your growth or its competition. And I told her, I was like, this is deep. Like, I really want to talk about this. And because we should be pushing each other. And if I got the hookup or you got the hookup or whatever, we should be sharing that, because it's enough out there for everybody. It's like when you have a closed hand and fist, nothing can go in, nothing can go out. When you're in a position to receive, things can come in and things can go out. And I believe in the law of sowing and reaping. And I believe in the word of God saying, if it's in your power to do something for somebody, you should do it. So I definitely am excited about you guys as businesses. And I'm so happy that you decided to be on the Bestie Advice podcast.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I did just want to piggyback as far as on that particular quote. When Irene sent that to me, she was like, do people really do this? And I'm like, yeah, they do. I said, but that's letting you know, that person is not really your friend. When you have to have that mindset of, I have to get it first, I have to win first, and you're not passing that information on, then most likely there's some type of insecurity there, where it's like you're afraid that the other person is going to get there first, or they're going to win before you win. Like, why are you holding back information? That's not a real friend. But I thank God for these friends right here, y'all. Because I can say, as far as with Irene and Tjuana, and what Irene has spoke about when it comes to Monica, that these are real friends. We share what we know. We gonna let you know. You know, what we find out, what information we find out, we're going to let you know. I'm just going to use Monica for an example. When she said like, hey, yeah, friend, don't think I'm copying out for you, but I'm doing this. I'm doing that like you, I'm doing that. I was like, oh, well, let me give you the phone number. Apostle Stennis, they did this for me. They did that for me. So I'm passing information on. When it came to her shirt, she was using somebody else. And she's like, who do you use? I use this person. Tell her Karan sent you, or whatever. It's like, no, I want her to give you the price that she gave me. Tell her that you believe the price is this.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. So it's like, no, I want you to be great and I want you to win, just like I want to win and I want to be great. Why not do that? And we may think like, oh my God, if somebody else is doing it, I'm not going to be able to get in. It's millions, and not millions, it's billions of people out there that we can reach.
It really is. And one thing about our community, the African American community, that I really want people to understand when it comes to being in business is we have to do better in supporting each other. Statistically, the dollar lasts in the Black community 6 hours. We got to do better. We're in our counterparts. The brown community, the dollar lasts 3 days. And in the Caucasian community, the dollar lasts 6 days. We have to begin to do better as business owners, as African Americans, supporting each other. And then I love, building a network of women around me, because now you have all your resources. Like, Tjuana, you do jewelry. You are an event planner. Hey, I might want you to plan my event. Monica, she can decorate the event. We can have events. Karan, you can have your table, set your shirts. And I mean, you got to think about it. We are divided. We're just not doing good. But together, there's power in unity. There's strength in unity. So
absolutely.
I just love what we're starting with our podcast, and I just pray and believe that it's going to continue to grow.
Definitely. Definitely. That's good stuff. Good stuff. I know it definitely comes with in the Black community, the training is lacking and the professionalism is lacking. So when we're coming from sister to sister and all right, she ain't handling the business right, then a lot of times we say, this why I don't do business with my people, but it's not all of your people. It's just this one. And then if you're a real person, wait till it die down and then come back in her inbox and say, you know what, sis? I think there was a better way you could have did. I just want to help you for future reference. I want to see you go up. If you can, rebuttal it with something good. I know in the moments it's us trying to handle some business or get something, and then we want to blast them That's why I don't do business with Black. But my thing is, I'm gonna come in your inbox and say, listen, maybe you was having a bad day. I don't know, but from sister to sister, I want to see you go up. And I think that's a lot more of what we need, because I don't think people intentionally want to have bad business etiquette. It's just a lot of times they haven't been trained. They got this gift and they don't know how, to run it, or they don't know how to talk to people, or they don't know how to get to where they want, because they've never had the training. So I think sometimes we just need to know how to give them a grace. It depends. The grace depends on what it is too. So hey, you give them the grace, and even if you say that and don't ever do business with them, you still planted that seed. I need to do better. I could have had, and you'll make them start thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because there are people I will never do business with again, but they know my heart. They know my heart. Don't you let nobody else leave you. I ain't coming back, but don't you?
Yeah.
I think that's tough love. Listen, I love you. I ain't coming back though, but I love you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think just to have the grace. That's what we lack. A lot of grace, a lot of where people come from, the grind, that they had to get here, whether they was making t-shirts in the garage press to now they got a studio. And then it's always, you got a little studio. No, you know what I had to do to get that little studio?
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing little about what I got.
It's a respect line when it comes to business. And with wisdom, you get that, you'll get that as well. Just, respecting each other and giving each other the grace path, and being able to take constructive criticism, because we can't go higher, if we're still doing that wrong thing wrong,
Right.
So yeah, definitely.
Good stuff.
Well, Monica, I think you had the last word, girl. I think you had the last word. You was preaching. It is about giving, people grace. So, but people, take it from me. You gotta do better. Yeah, and that's what we're here for. We're gonna help you do better. And if you need help with your business, just let me know, and I will help you.
Because I'm calling you. Hey. Y'all just don't call it when I call it. I'm just
I will help you get your business in order. But it has been
make sure you listen though. Don't ask them, then don't use it.
Right.
Let me tell you, we could be on here 2 more hours. I tell you the foolishness. Okay.
Bless your heart.
People think that, as long as as soon as you make your first transaction, you are an entrepreneur, legally. As soon as you exchange cash for a product or service, you are an entrepreneur. Absolutely. And I believe you should be working your business while you are setting it up legally. However, I do believe that there's a call to entrepreneurship, that as God calls us to different things, and there's a call. And so as a call to entrepreneur, you are a king. And so you should carry yourself as such, and you should get your business in order. And a lot of people don't want to do that. And they want to be, raggedy in their business dealings, and they don't have their price list down. And if they do have a price list, they haven't vetted their price. They haven't researched the industry. They don't know the trends. They don't understand what they're doing. So their pricing is all jacked up. They don't, and I could go into it, because there's a lot that goes into business. So, I always tell people when they ask me, well, I want to start my business, just start. But there's still work that you have to put in to do it. Nike started with someone just having a vision, but now look at them. Same thing with Apple. You're your brand immediately. And I think there's just things that you have to put in place. And unfortunately, our people, it's all about, I want to make quick money now. So let me do what I need to do to make quick money now. And they're not building a foundation to create a business to last a long time.
Yes.
So that's my little soapbox for now.
No, yeah, I do believe that I'm new to this thing. That good 9 to 5 is carrying me through. But I can say I do believe that it takes some blood, some tears, some more tears, a little bit more blood, some sweat, and major consistency. I'm learning the hard way.
It's not for the faint.
As far as being consistent, it's hard to to get in a business or to start a business and stay in business with the way things go. You know, people, they support you when you start, and then maybe 2 weeks later, you're not hearing from people. So that can be discouraging. But if you know that God has told you to start it and it is a God-given business, push on.
Yes.
Don't go for them people. Go for these people over here. And that's what I'm learning. It's like we Irene and I talk about this all the time. It's like you want these people right here to support you. They only going to support you so far. So now you got to bring it out here, and you got to go to these people, you know, as far as to get support. You got to develop some new relationships, and that can be hard. But I'm here to say, keep going. As I said on Facebook today, stick it out. You got to. You got to stick it out. You got to stay in there.
Yeah, and it's hard, and it won't be easy. Like for the I procrastinated with the book, but for me it was about the goal. Like I wrote down so many goals of things that I wanted to do, and it just wouldn't let me. I just couldn't get away from it. I wake up in the middle of the night, a thought will come. I'm like, okay, I couldn't get to the pen. I put it in the notes in my phone. I'm driving, thoughts just coming. I put it in the notes in my phone until it just became a finished product. So. Yeah, you definitely, it's a sacrifice, right? On so many different levels, and you just have to keep going.
Absolutely.
As an entrepreneur, it's just job number 2, especially if you work a 9 to 5, it's job number 2. Like I said, it's not for the faint. I just talked with Monica's best friend. She owns several businesses, and she was saying people think it's all good and all cute and you bossing up until you the one got to pay the bills. You the one got to pay your employees. You know, everything rises and falls on you. So it's a lot to be an entrepreneur. But like Kiran said, you got to stick it out. You got to stay consistent. You got to move forward. And so, and you women are doing just that. I mean, you know, I'm so happy. And as Kiran, you know, thank you so much for being willing to be on our podcast. We've had an amazing conversation, and it's just like the time flew by, just us talking to you guys are a breath of fresh air. I just pray that people, you know, for those of you watching, go and, you know, order Tjuana's jewelry, order her book, order you some desserts for Monica and some sea moss. Monica, I'm putting my order in right now. I need some sea moss. And, you know, because you know what, both of these women are integral. They have good products. I have I have Tjuana's book. I've tasted Monica's cakes, her desserts. Monica made me breakfast this week, y'all. I'm trying to sneak back over to her house. You know, she's a good cook. She got anointed hands. Hey, I was spoiled. So I just think that, you know, support these women, follow them on social media, and let's just help boost their businesses.
Yes, absolutely.
So having said that, we're going to close out our show. Thank you again, Tjuana. Thank you again, Monica, for being our guest. We hope that you guys had as much fun as me and Kiran did. And until next time, bye, besties.
Bye, besties.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So much.
Love
you.
Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.